Woody Show.
You know?
No. Alt 98.7.
All in or all out.
LA's new alternative.
Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
That's the laugh of superiority.
This is The Woody Show.
And we begin in a new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It's Wednesday morning, May 22nd, 2024. I'm Woody, that's Ravy.
Hi.
There's Greg Gorey.
Yeah, hi.
Menace, good morning to you.
Good morning, Woody.
We've got Seabass on the set. Yes, Seabass is
boy.
there in Ohio. And he's
Nice.
doing this movie for this week and next week. And we saw actually a post where he was in costume. And I got to say, like,
Looks
wow,
so legit, dude.
what a budget. Looks like a high school play.
No, he looks like he's a cowboy going to the white party.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
This is true, yeah. As you can kind of tell from this photo, I'm like the quote-unquote good, maybe sort of dainty cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Dainty.
A dainty cowboy.
Brokeback cowboy.
Oh.
There's Sammy.
Morning.
And we got the phones open, 877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with a text over to 22987. So, yeah, how's filming going so far?
We're getting along first couple days. I am an official cowboy, though. I got to ride a horsey.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I mean, by which I mean they taught me how to get on and off without looking like a complete a-hole and
Yeah.
trot around a little bit. Not even trot. Walk slowly a little bit.
Are we talking quarter horse, Arabian? What are we?
Yeah, are you
what are we talking
cantering?
about?
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
None of that stuff. I'm sure your daughter has more horse experience than I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Woody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I get
But
to
at
hear
least
all
made
about
it so,
it.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she, yeah. So just so I can, like, get on and get off and sit up straight without looking like a total T-word.
Okay, that makes sense because I'm sure this project doesn't exactly have the insurance for you to go galloping off.
That's a good question. I haven't really been, like, normally, and Woody knows this from doing, Mayans and all that stuff, like, you're usually signing a lot of stuff when you're on set for things.
Oh, yeah.
None of that's happened so far.
Really? Okay. Are you checking
I've
the guns?
signed zeros.
Check the guns, dude.
Yeah, there's like a medic on
yes,
set,
yeah. Be
things
very
like that.
careful with that.
Well, that's the thing, too. No, that's the good thing is because we're doing this at sort of a, not a dude ranch, but at a Wild West area, and there are staff on site who are actual guys who do this every, 24/7, 365, and yeah, there are a couple of guys who are handling all those props. There's no blanks that are being shot yet, and they're handling all that stuff, but. It's one of those things where a bunch of dudes just didn't roll in.
Yeah,
We're dealing with staff that lives and works here all the time.
Their first aid
good.
kit is a bunch of popsicle sticks and some duct tape.
I
Yeah.
haven't
And a
seen
towel.
first aid kit, quite frankly.
And is the filming on schedule? You guys aren't behind? I know it's big cost if you fall behind.
Right, exactly. No, that all that stuff's going fine. And it's because we're doing it basically. We're using stuff that's already built. They're not having to build anything. It's just show
That
up
was
and
cool.
go.
Yeah.
As a ex-film student, what kind of cameras are you using to shoot this? I want to see how high-end it is.
No, it's digital stuff. It's not film or whatever. But
Yeah,
it is
like,
stuff
Rode.
No, like
yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
iPhones.
like a red cam or something like that. Yeah, I just want
Stuff
to see how
along that
high
line,
budget.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
okay.
Cool.
I wouldn't know what that stuff is anyway.
What Menace is talking about, like Netflix has standards for their cameras, and
Yeah.
I'm somewhat familiar with that, and it looks to be in that range.
Nice.
Well, we got Cart Narcs coming up for you this hour. He's already been doing some Cart Narcs there in Ohio, and he's really promises an explosive round of Cart Narcs today.
Excited.
And controversial, too.
And
Oh,
controversial.
Double excitement.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's coming up. I don't know because we were talking about podcasts and what podcasts are you listening to, and
Yeah.
dude, it's always a weird time with the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, God.
What now?
Everybody's talking about this Terrence Howard interview.
Terrence
Oh,
Howard
yeah,
is
he's-
nuts.
Did you see
Very-
anything about it?
Very
Yes.
odd.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is
Terrence
Menace
Howard,
material, isn't it?
Yeah.
Terrence Howard said that he remembers his own birth. He remembers being circumcised.
Okay.
Yeah.
He insists that a patent that he owned but later abandoned in 2010 was the basis of virtual reality technology.
Was it? Okay.
Oh.
He talks about how we're about to, quote, kill gravity, saying, quote, we're about to kill gravity, we're about to kill their god, gravity, and they don't want that. Who's they?
The overlords.
Government.
He then presented a video in which his so-called business partner narrated a computer animation model that supposedly shows how linchpins and vortexes were used to create a zero-gravity Saturn.
Menace would love to hang with Terrence Howard.
That's the first person I thought of.
Terrence has been weird.
He's been weird. I
Yeah,
think this is the biggest platform, though, he's
where
been
people
given
could
to
see.
be this weird.
Yeah.
But he's been saying this stuff for years.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that about him.
You didn't?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's why he got replaced in Iron Man.
Well, he got replaced in Iron Man because he's also a dick.
That's why.
Yes,
so-
people don't believe his stuff.
Marvel Studios was like, you know what? You're one and done. And so
Yeah.
they replaced
Yeah.
that character.
I knew it was
or
on
him as an
Empire.
actor. Yeah.
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 and
It
then,
seemed like everybody on
And-
Empire had a problem.
Was it Crash?
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? Crash?
Crash. He was in Crash.
Really good in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Woody. I didn't know he was this weird.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no idea.
It's been out
but you're,
there, but
you're definitely right. This is his biggest platform to
Right.
display
For
this
sure.
weirdness.
So that's why everybody's knowing about it now.
it's
Yeah.
on their
But
radar.
we've been knowing.
Yep.
Menace.
And I found, I think it was Seabass or somebody was saying that they don't really listen to. Oh, there's Seabass.
Hi-yo.
That they don't really listen to a full podcast of whichever one it was. They watch the clips. I think it might have been Menace.
That's me. Yeah, there's a lot
Okay.
of podcasts that I only watch the clips on
Yeah.
TikTok.
And I feel that's the
Instagram.
best way to enjoy, if you're going to enjoy, Joe Rogan.
Oh, because it's
Yeah.
3 hours.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
have time.
in bites.
Anytime I've tried to listen to it because there's been somebody I've been interested in who's been on there and I wanted to hear their interview, it goes on forever.
Yeah.
And
Too much.
yeah, I'm like, wow, like kudos to anybody who made it through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of just, yeah, well, yeah,
Well, Woody,
Mm-hmm.
to that
Yeah.
point, Joe Rogan's not a good interviewer. He just says, "Oh, okay."
right. And then talks about working out. I mean, he's a
And then-
huge
and then-
success.
Right.
I can't take that away from him. But I'm expecting, like, when I'm going in there, I'm expecting fireworks because you see all this stuff,
Sure.
clips that are getting posted, people talking about whatever the interview was, and it was that moment. And maybe that's the way to really consume that podcast is through the clips,
Yeah.
as opposed to
It's
trying
like
to make it through the
fishing.
3 hours. Right.
Yeah, he's just sitting out there with his line in the water, and
Yeah,
hoping
yeah.
someone says something insane.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Well, I guess apparently when you got Terrence
Ta-da!
Howard, you don't got
Terrence
to wait
Howard
long.
can beat gravity.
But then,
That's like fishing in a
Pond was
stocked
stocked.
pond. Yeah.
yeah, that's why you, again, that's where you take a moment. You're like, okay, what am I doing? Because this is a podcast where the guy gets paid $200 million to do it.
Yeah, but he's already famous. He was already the MMA guy.
Yeah, but there's
You know,
a lot
he
of
already had a-
there's a lot of famous people that have podcasts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Well, but he was
and they're
the
not.
first.
Yeah,
Or one
and
of
he
the
was the
first.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just like, okay. So you just like you take the moments, like, okay, what really pops off, and it's like the clips and stuff. We recently just had a couple clips that have gone to hundreds of thousands of views. Which
Yeah,
is
look out,
great.
Joe Rogan.
We're coming at you.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
out.
Was Terrence Howard
Yeah.
raised in a cult or something? Like, that sounds like a childhood. Like he was taught
Yeah.
to just be weird.
Yeah.
No, I
He
think he's
grew
picked it up
thinking,
over
"Really?
the years. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
And then when you actually start believing that stuff,
Oh, he definitely believes
right?
what he's
It's
saying.
one thing to
So
be like
weird.
in a character or kind
Yeah.
of like you're known for just being kind of strange, and so you do and you say strange things to get people to think like, oh, he's so mysterious or so
Right.
odd or eclectic or whatever it is.
Like to say the words "they're killing gravity."
Right.
Huh?
What?
Right.
What?
What? What? Where?
What?
How did you get
Wait,
raised?
what? Yeah.
Very
Anyway.
Yeah,
weird.
but it also goes back to the other point of, you want to get some pub, you just interview a famous person
Well,
Right.
it does.
and a famous crazy person.
It does sound like something that Menace should spend his entire 3-hour podcast listening to.
Oh no.
Yeah, for sure. You should have a listening podcast of listening to Joe Rogan.
Oh, gosh.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like the kind of stuff that
They'll break
you
it
know,
down.
yeah, all the conspiracy
all
stuff.
about it, yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna take the break, and then Seabass will join us for the Ohio edition of Cart Narcs.
Oh,
Everybody,
boy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it
Again,
is.
it's controversial. It's explosive. It's Woody Show Cart Narcs next on the Woody Show.
Are you all in? The Woody Show.